Hamburger.
Where am I going? Where am I? Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I? I don't know really what to do anymore. I don't even know what that was. Microphone. All I have all I got are AirPods. This. I mean, I want the audio to be slightly better. I think water bottle. Maybe, which way does the mic go? Is it this way? Which way is this in your ear?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
And just like that, what do you know? We have better audio, man. Thanks to Apple for making the. I would use my AirPods, but they have like the worst mic known to man. So I mean, what's going on? It's been a while. You look good. You getting a little in the gym. You looking a little bigger. Look at you. You look great. I mean, as for me, I mean, let's just address the elephant. Dude, speak. I mean, as for me, let's address the elephant in the room. Okay, the title wasn't a lie. I am in Japan, and I have been in Japan since January. I think I got here January 18th or something like that. So yeah, I've been here for about like 2.5 months, I think. Wait, January, February, March. 3 months. No, 2.5. 2.5 is right. Yes, I've been here for 2.5 months, and I have done a lot of stuff. I'm not just here on some sort of trip or vacation. I'm here for study abroad. I'm still doing school. I've been studying every day like I have at my home university. Luckily, the workload isn't as bad as back home, but it's still something. Probably the most annoying thing is taking Japanese 101. I hate introductory. I just can't speak to. I hate taking introductory language classes. Anybody who's taken one knows that they are just such a pain. You start going over times and like basic nouns, and then the verbs hit, your whole world's over. But you know, watashi no namae wa Orama punch desu, huh? Yeah. I know it's kind of good. It's kind of good. Yeah. So I've been all the way around. I've been through Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe. Nara is my favorite place by far. It's great there. But yeah, I've just been going around knocking out like a bucket list of stuff that I've wanted to do, and it's been great. It's been extremely fun. I've met a lot of great friends. I have great teachers, and it's been fun, man. It's been really fun. Obviously, coming to Japan, I think the funniest thing has been the fact that I've never watched anime. I've never just sat down and watched an episode of any anime ever. So coming here, I really only came for my interest in history and to get more history classes in Japanese and Eastern history, as well as it's always just been a place that looks really cool, like seeing it in pictures. I've just always really wanted to come. Now, this trip was not easy to plan at all. It took a long time. I started planning for this trip nearly a 1.5 years ago in the summer of 2021. One day I was sitting at my desk. I had just moved out of my house in Jessup, and a lot of things were pretty uncertain for me. I was pretty upset. But during this time, I'd kind of just gone away from everything. I hadn't been talking to friends back home. I hadn't been talking to friends even that live near me. I wasn't going out, and I was in a really bad headspace. But what I was doing is I had gotten a PlayStation 5 for my birthday, which was great and really lucky. Thanks to my mom for that. That was one of the best birthday presents I've ever gotten. And with that, I really just wanted to play exclusives and exclusive titles. And after I'd finished Spider-Man, which was a game that I'd been waiting to play for a really long time, I got Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima has had probably one of the biggest impacts on my life out of most video games I've ever played. At that time, I had just dropped my major in poli-sci, and I didn't really know where to go from there. But Ghost of Tsushima kind of reminded me of my love for history. And in playing it, that was the reason I loved it so much, is because it was, you know, a game kind of set in this historical period, and that's why I loved, you know, Assassin's Creed Origins. and, you know, Sea of Thieves and stuff that's kind of themed in this old, you know, historic tilted style. Not only that, but while I was playing it, I was like, man, you know, this shows you Japan in this feudal period in the 1500s. I wonder what Japan's like now. And I started thinking, you know, if it would even be possible for me to travel. And seeing that I had only finished my first year of college, I realized, wait, there's literally a whole study abroad program that I can look into. Looking into my school study abroad, I saw that they had Osaka, Japan. And, you know, I told my dad about it. He was pretty surprised because I am not somebody who's ever shown interest in doing something like study abroad. It just seems like it would have been a bit out of my comfort zone. And I knew it was out of my comfort zone. I knew that it would be something worrisome, something that would make me anxious, something that take me completely out of my comfort zone. But I knew that it was something that's just, something told me that I should do this. And I mean, with my love for history and for, you know, Japanese scenery and stuff, and for my love in Ghost of Tsushima, I decided to study abroad. I know that's probably like the goofiest reason somebody could ever make for wanting to study abroad. And, you know, from a video game, you know, that's kind of crazy when you think about it. But ultimately, that's kind of what made me want to study abroad and want to study abroad in Japan. It's just because I really, really loved Ghost of Tsushima. Not just that, but also indie horror games that are based in Japan. There's something about them. They're just great. There's that one, which I can't remember the name of, where it's like a convenience store. You're like a convenience store worker at like night. I don't know if it was called The Night Show. I can't remember what it was called. I'll put the title like right here probably of what it's actually called. But there's a lot of like really good indie Japanese horror developers that are just great at what they do, and those games are all great. I'm just gonna place like 3 or 4 of these games because they're really cool. But yeah, I mean, so I'm probably the most underwhelming person to ask why I came to Japan, considering that it's not, you know, anime. But, you know, yeah, that's why I wanted to come here, is because Ghost of Tsushima, for some reason, made me realize my love for history and my love for Japanese scenery. So, that's what happened a year and a half ago. But it didn't go as smoothly as I would hope. Planning this trip was extremely annoying. Getting paperwork done in the first period and then having to keep going. I mean, it's literally, there's like an endless list of paperwork that I had to do and complete. Probably the most annoying thing was applying for the COE, which is the Certificate of Entry into Japan. That was extremely annoying to get. Yeah, the COE was actually sent from Japan to where I live in the States, in Jersey. And once I had that, the next thing I had to do would have been to go to the New York, the Japanese consulate in New York City. The only thing is, this was during Thanksgiving. So I had received my COE, and we had this big, you know, Thanksgiving trip. We're gonna go to North Carolina, and I began to realize, how am I supposed to go to New York when I'm literally gonna be all the way in North Carolina? Kind of panicked a little, but that wasn't the worst part. The worst part is that COE hadn't shipped yet. It was still here in Japan or in transit. We didn't know where it was. And I was waiting for that thing for weeks, and I was getting more and more anxious because the deadline to actually get your COE, you know, put into your passport was running out. Luckily, they kind of planned for this. What we had been told from our study abroad advisors was a bit rushed. They were making it sound like we had this extreme deadline, and if we missed it, we were just not going to get to go. But everything worked out. I got my COE, and I found out that I could actually ship all of my documents to the consulate in New York, and then they could just ship it back to me. But that was also pretty worrisome because I had a trip to Florida also around this time. I had to grab my documents, ship it to New York, leave Jersey all the way to Florida, and then just keep track on the tracking and see what was going on with the COE. Once I arrived back to Jersey from Florida, my passport had made it back with the COE installed, and I was good to go. Everything was set. There's tons of other details I'm leaving out, like getting flights and just preparing mentally for this trip. Everything was a pain. Everything was horrifying. Everything was anxiety-inducing, but in the end it worked out. So late January, I got up after getting 3 hours of sleep because I was so anxious, packed all my things, and me and my family left for the airport. And it was probably the most horrifying experience of my life. This was not only my first time going through an airport and customs and everything by myself, but this was also my first time being on a plane by myself and going out of the country for the first time. also by myself. So I was horrified, to say the least. We literally pulled into the airport. I said goodbye to my dad, my mom, and my brother. You know, they walked me in to drop my bags off. And I went to the bathroom, and I immediately threw up like 5 times. And then I came back out, gave him hugs, and, you know, said goodbye to him, and I headed out. That, just thinking about it, makes me anxious. It was such a big leap for me and such a step out of my comfort zone that it's crazy to think about. But in the end, man, I did that. And that's kind of like something I think I found a little bit of comfort in, is that I was able to get out of that comfort zone. I was able to take this leap, this chance, and, you know, come here to study history and to meet the locals and the culture and experience it. And it's been great. Probably the worst thing of my whole travel experience was the flight. The flight was so bad. It was so bad. My whole flight in total was 14 hours and 50 minutes, and it felt more like an infinity. Because I was flying towards the west, it was basically daytime for like 10 hours. It was horrible. I literally felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. Everything was torturous. I only watched one movie, and that was Bullet Train. It was great, but I didn't want to do anything else. I just wanted to sit there and stare at the wall because I was so unbelievably bored, anxious, and tired that it felt hard to even do anything. Now, I'm not just going to sit here and tell you guys about what my travel experience was like. I actually did record most of my trip. While this was my first time traveling alone, this was also my first time vlogging it. I didn't record as much as I probably should have, but like I said, this was my first time just filming myself kind of like in public and walking around. So I didn't really talk that much. It's mostly just B-roll, but yeah, nonetheless, you know, here's that.
Well, today's the day. I'm packing. I was packing all yesterday. Just woke up this morning after getting no sleep. And it is probably a fitting send-off to leave New Jersey here. It's raining and cloudy, and I don't know, man. I've been losing my mind trying to make sure I have everything. I'm bringing tea. I hope they give us like actual mugs while I'm there, because that'd be awkward to bring 3 things of tea and have no mugs. Anyway, so yeah, that's me packing, but let's take one last look at this setup. It's beautiful, gorgeous setup. We're taking a few things with me. I'm taking, obviously, my computer, Steam Deck. I'm taking my Oculus. I literally got an Oculus for Christmas because I wanted to have a VR headset I could bring with me abroad. And we're bringing my Xbox. I wasn't going to, but I knew that if I'm there and I just have one random night where I'm doing nothing, I'm going to go crazy if I don't have something to unwind with. So, figured I'm bringing the Xbox. PS5, it's going to stay here. It's going to keep the place strong. Love this thing, but, you know, we got to do what we got to do. So, here's hoping everything goes well, and I'm going to miss this little view of rain and clouds and gray skies. Hi, sweetie. Oh, I'm gonna miss you so much. Yeesh. Oh, I'm gonna miss you so much. Where's your sister? Oh, careful. What was that? What was that? You shitty girl. So excited. So excited.
Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
far one of the most stressful situations of my life. I missed my flight by a little bit. I gotta grab my bag, hold up. Missed it by a few seconds, well, a few minutes. They got me on a new flight. Yeah, that was by far one of the most stressful things in the world. They were so nice. They helped me get a new flight, put in all the information. Oh my gosh, dude. That was horrible, but God bless.
I finally made it to the apartment. Well, not the apartment, but the hotel. I am completely out of it. I am actually dying. I haven't, in a combined 48 hours, I've probably slept about 4 hours. I have to be up by like 8 tomorrow, check out and get to the pickup ground so I can go to the campus, dude. And until I get into my dorm room and I am sitting there, I will not like feel relieved. I like am so ready to just be there already. I think I'm gonna pick this bed. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys, do you prefer a bed where it's like in the open or by a wall? Because I feel like this is like safety. You feel me? Like, yeah, I'm not digging how it's like a little bit of the, you feel me? There's a little bit of a crack there, but like when it comes to safety, this is it. You feel me? Let me give you a quick tour, though. Let me give you, check this, dig this, dig this. Look at the Japanese toilet, bro. I have a bidet at home, but like this one's like Japanese, so. Oh, I didn't even notice the shower. What is this? They get big soaps here. But is it just it's just this. I guess make do. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, there's actually like the old plug, bro. Dang, what the, I don't know. It was pretty sick, but I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed. So hasta pronto, until tomorrow. Yay. Where am I? What the hell? Oh my. Oh, I'm in Japan. Frick. Well, we finally made it after a lot of time and effort and extremely stressful travel. Finally made it to my dorm. This is it. This is gonna be my little cubicle for the next 4 months. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy, bro. Sorry, moving some stuff. But so here's my desk. I have a little mini fridge. I was kind of hoping there'd be other outlets in other places, but I genuinely think these are the only outlets are under here. Luckily, I brought 2 extensions. So I put one up here and one down there. So I'm gonna be hooking up some stuff. The chair is, the chair's pretty good. It's just this little tiny like plastic thing, you know, something you'd find in your granny's backyard, you know, you sit on it. I brought my Quest. I got my Xbox. I'm gonna be setting that up. Yeah, pretty sick. These are the bed sheets. They gave me some bed sheets. Luckily, I brought a big, just kind of thick comforter from, bro, Pink, the company. Bro, they make some blankets, bro. These things are thick, bro. If you want to get a good, like, blanket, get that. Dig this pillow, though, bro. I brought my own pillow. Thank God, bro, because look at this. This is not a pillow, bro. This is the type of junk you throw in the microwave to, like, put on your neck, bro. This is not, nobody uses these. I have no idea why they even use that as a pillow. Yeah, so I'm just going through everything. This is Figment. Look how swaggy he is, bro. He's so damn cute. I don't know. I'm just trying to run around, dude, and see how much I have. And just trying to pack it all. They gave me noodle dishes for free. I think that's pretty sick. A bottle of water. I don't know. I have to order a monitor soon because I don't have a monitor for my Xbox. So I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, I mean, just for now, we're chilling. We're just trying to get by. I'm trying to keep the nerves down. I was hoping as soon as I got here, the nerves would go away because I don't have to worry about traveling right now. But they're still there. They are still very prevalent. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I'll check back in once I get everything unpacked, and then we'll see what the dorm's looking like. Yeah. Okay, so this is what we're working with now. We got this little storage area. Got my shoes, my beanies, towels, soaps and shower supplies, my shaving kit, Q-tips, you know, the socks, undies, the hats. Here I got, this is kind of an awkward layout. I don't know why they laid it out like this, but I got like my pants, you know, belt. I got a little pillowcase there. I didn't know where else to put it. I got my shirts, pajamas, and I thought they would give us coat hangers. So for now, they're all up there. We got the backpack. They have a little drying rack because I think a lot of times their dryers don't dry out fully. I don't have a dirty clothes hamper, so I'm just gonna use this Vera Bradley bag. And then here's the bed. I brought an extra blanket, this pink blanket, bro. So that's why we got the blankie. I brought my own pillow, especially too, because this is the pillow they give you. It's literally a beanie bag. So yeah, hell no. So I got my actual pillow. Set up everything over here. Got my laptop here charging. I got toothbrush, night guard, deodorant, you know, cologne, everything, the whole shebang. In the drawers, I have like miscellaneous stuff, school supplies, COVID masks. Got the mini fridge right there. This little crappy chair. I already showed you guys. I don't know why I'm going over it like I haven't showed this. We got the Squid Game calendar. Squid Game. You already know I got my boy, my Lord and Savior right there. And I got the Pandora necklace from Animal Kingdom, Pandora. I think it was a phone. I don't really know why, but there's a phone. Got my medicines. And of course, we got the Xbox. The Oculus, Steam Deck's up there. And once again, Lord and Savior. Got some games, just a few miscellaneous things. I have to get a monitor still. Probably gonna order one from Amazon, but I don't know my shipping address here, so gonna have to do that, figure that out. But yeah, I mean, this is it, man. I kind of wish I brought some stuff to put on the wall, but I didn't really know, so I really only just brought that calendar. But yeah, I mean, this is what we're working with, man. Pretty cool. So yeah, since then I've been here, studying abroad, traveling, and just trying to enjoy it as much as I can. It's definitely been hard being away from home, being away from family and friends. I mean, today is Easter, and it really sucks to not be with my church and my family and friends for resurrection of my Lord. But, you know, obviously that's something that always stays near me. You already know I got that thing on me always, always, always. KGV, you always know I got that on me. But, you know, I just keep trying to remind myself this is once in a lifetime. And, you know, I'm going to be heading home on June 2nd. And, you know, I can enjoy home then. But I don't know when the next time I'll be in Japan is. So, you know, I might as well try to enjoy this as much as I can. Now, that's not all. Spring break was about 2 weeks ago. And me and my friends headed to Tokyo. So I took advantage of that and I filmed a lot of videos. I filmed like 400 snippets of 15-second video for these vlogs. I don't know how many vlogs it's gonna be, but I'm really excited to start editing them. And I've been wanting to, but I've just been doing a lot of work. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to work on them. Hopefully I can work on the first one this week. But yeah, I mean, you'll see those kind of progressively start coming up. But I had a really fun time in Tokyo, and I had a fun time filming them, and I think you're really gonna like them. That being said, man, I hope that you guys are all doing great. I've really missed making YouTube videos. I wanted to drop some videos in January, but the video that I had filmed, it got corrupted and I couldn't upload it. So I'll probably redo that video in the summer. But yeah, but I've really missed making videos for you guys. Being here, it's been great, but I wish I didn't have as much school to do as I did, because I would love to just make tons of travel videos for you guys, but ignore the voice. But I had a really fun time
filming in Tokyo, and I'm really excited to start editing those so you guys can see them, and I really hope you guys are going to enjoy them. So with that being said, I mean, that's about it, you know. I was eating this earlier. It's some peanut butter bread. You want some? Like, I don't know. I didn't eat it, though, because I had a noodle bowl, and it kind of gave me, like, indigestion. So I was afraid to eat that. Hasta pronto. Y sayonara. We haven't learned any other way to say goodbye, so I'm just going to say sayonara. I don't know if that's, like, long term. Like, it's, like, never... It doesn't matter. But, I'll see you guys in the next one.